Hello music listeners, underground enthusiasts, and anybody fighting on the front lines of rateyourmusic.com's new song charts. Good luck dethroning American Terrorist. It's that time of the week where I talk about songs that have come out over the past 7 days or so, and I give you my thoughts and opinions on them, and you blindly accept it as fact. I'm using a different mic for this video. If it sounds like shit, let me know. Let's get into it. First track this week we're talking about is Shizukesa with Enter 165, where honestly Shizu really shines here in how dynamic the track is. I really do love the textures of this mix, and how they kind of flow in and out of focus with each other, swirling around the song. The vocals are a little raw here, which is something that I've always appreciated about Shizukesa's music. They have a bit of a glossy finish, kind of doing much of the heavy lifting in terms of that vocal mix, and I really honestly love it a lot, especially considering how over-processed some of the vocals of their contemporaries in this sound tend to be. The soft vocalizations that pulse in and out sound pretty great over Shizu's vocals as well, with everything kind of being uplifted by these slick piano melodies. These songs equal parts angry and apologetic, with a lot of the lines kind of blending into this manic tug-of-war fighting between unabashed confidence and hollow deprecation. It's a really great nuanced sound, and Shizu kills it as always. And then we have aetheryears with Mirror Mirror, and it's been over a year since the last time we saw a drop on the aetheryears account, and I think that I also covered that one back in May when it came out with Catalyst. The song is a pretty gorgeous blend of textures, all wrapped up within the confines of a very sweet electronic pop sound, and in that regard I really do kind of love how the percussion plays into it most of all. It's crackling and crisp in a lot of sections, and it creates a really nice contrast relative to the gentle synth melodies that bounce along the track. And the vocal delivery here plays into that as well. The hook is smooth and repetitive, evoking a soft lull to the melodies of the song. I also think the background vocals sound really nice as well. They're a lot of fun. They have this sort of hushed, playful sound to them that goes a long way. The name of the game here is sound design, and it's pulled off with tact. I love it. And then we're going to follow that up with another praise of texture on the opposite end of the spectrum with Baby Teeth's Necromancer featuring Bugboi. This song is sludgy and guttural and beyond foggy. It plays with a lot of really fun sounds and textures and dynamics, and there's a sort of contrasting drone from a piercing synth that floats way above everything else on the track, and it creates a really cold tension to the song, and way down in the depths there is this pulsing muddy bass that sounds like it's kind of breathing beneath everything. Also really love the vocal mixes on this one that range from the sharp and buzzing sound to the obscured and hazy mix. Everything is kind of snarky and indulgent on this track. It's a really cool sound that I think everyone plays off really well, and it sounds great. We have a new sprigtek song with 7. Honestly, the shining highlight of this track is how compelling the vocals sound and how they play into the mix and the production of the track, how they act as parts of the sound design. The whole song is this brooding, dancey synthwave sound, which of course means it has these incredibly deep kicks and bright synth pulses dominating most of the track. But what's really satisfying about it to me is this stuttered and foggy vocal chop that is littered throughout the track. It's this hypnotic, trancey effect that screams nostalgia to me. There's a lot of care and nuance put into the sound design here. The vocals flow in and out of the heavy kicks and these harsh melodies really nicely, kind of acting as a bit of a grounding force in the mix. It's a bit chaotic, but it's controlled, it's calculated. My biggest complaint, honestly, is that the song is not longer. I feel like the potential of the sound and this energy should be pushed to a further extreme, at least in terms of length. I really honestly wish at least it was like 4 to 5 minutes long, but it's pretty great and it's a lot of fun. We've got a new Greenwood track with Keep in Touch, and I'm always pretty pumped to hear a new Greenwood song. One of my favorite artists in terms of a more reserved and subdued sonic palette, because man, does he thrive on these piano ballads. His vocals feel so small and withdrawn, which is a pretty great reflection of the poignancy in the writing. His vocals are smooth and sweet as always, but you also have these harsh yelled vocals on the back half of the track that are pretty refreshing, and they sound really great, because even within this sort of desperate pleading energy in those more energetic, louder vocals, Greenwood still mixes them in to match the soft static of the track, so they feel in line with everything else going on, despite maybe being the breakout and standalone sound. The writing feels stagnant, and in response it has this sort of idealized escapism trying to find comfort in false securities. It's pretty and sad. Who knew? I did. I knew. And then we've got Club 2 Tokyo with Your Anime. Pretty stoked to hear this one as well. It's super cool to see a new Club 2 Tokyo track. It's been about 10 months since Maple, the last track, dropped, and that song ended up on my top 100 songs last year list at spot 49. Club 2 Tokyo is an incredibly talented producer, and as the title of the song may suggest, this release borrows quite a bit from the aesthetics and sensibilities present in many an anime opening. From the uplifting chord progressions to the persistently groovy bass line to the playful cascading piano melodies, this song really does have it all. It does feel anime ready, which is honestly really a testament to Club 2 Tokyo's familiarity with what's typically done for an anime, and familiarity with production and instrumentation and what's needed to achieve that sound. I mean, hell, it even is like the same length as most anime intros. That being said, I don't want my comparison of it to anime intros to be reductive of the quality or individuality of the track, because this song is packed with quirky nuances and some pretty unbelievable instrumentation. I mean, this song sounds nice. I can't get enough of it. Super powerful, super well made, super clean. I love it. Ending this week out, we have Whenever You Want from Horosha with some co-production from Michael Warren as well. And this shiny, energetic track boasts a lot of growth for Horosha, with a lot of the lyrics actualizing their capacity for change and acceptance of shifts in identity and emotional states. The vocals here are super powerful. I love how Horosha's husky cadence pairs with this plucky, watery guitar melody. Not to mention this chugging bass line and intense percussion sound pretty great as well. It's a really powerful vocal performance with some really nice, shiny instrumentation to help prop it up. It's a pretty killer outing from Horosha. I'm always pretty happy to get a vocal track from him. And that's going to do it for this week. Did you listen to the songs? Did you not listen to the songs? If you didn't, go listen, tell me what you think. If you did, get to type in. I want to hear your thoughts on these. You know, I'll do all the fun YouTuber stuff. Like, subscribe, compliment me, be nice to me, don't criticize, don't dislike, don't unsubscribe. I think I've covered all my bases. Catch me in the next video where I get silly with it. Bye.